Moses from the Pharaoh's sack. Moses grew up happy and strong in Egypt. His mother was a princess, so he had a very comfortable life. But Moses wasn't born an Egyptian. He was born an Israelite. The Israelites are God's chosen people, but the Pharaoh makes them slaves to the Egyptians. Moses saw how his people were being treated and was very sad. One day, he saw a slave being beaten by an Egyptian. He became so angry that he killed the Egyptian. Then he was so afraid of what the Pharaoh would do, Moses ran away into the desert. Then Moses came to a well and decided to stop for a while. Along came a pretty girl and some of her sisters to draw water from the well. Some men were harassing them. Hey, get out of here!
We're fine, thank you. I'm Support and these are my sisters. That would be wonderful, thank you.
Zipporah's father was so grateful to Moses for his help, he gave Moses a job on his farm and his daughter's hand in marriage. Were you married?
Oh, yes.
One day while Moses was... Go ahead, Jen. One day while Moses was in the field tending the sheep, he saw a burning bush. At first, he was afraid, but then he was curious. He heard God's voice coming from the bush. Moses sat down to talk with God inside the burning bush. God said,
I have heard the cry of my people. It is time to set them free. You must go talk to the Pharaoh and lead my people out of Egypt.
But who am I to lead the people out of Egypt?
Moses, I will be with you. Tell my people, Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, has sent you. And the people will be with you.
What if they still don't believe me?
Throw down your staff, and it will turn into a serpent. By this miracle they will know.
Moses pleaded with God.
Lord, I am not good with words. Please send someone else, anyone else.
Fine. Your brother Aaron can go with you and do the
Yes,
talking.
thank you, God.
So Moses collected his brother Aaron and their wives, and they headed off to speak to the Pharaoh.
Good luck. God be with you.
Who are you and why are you here? The Lord God of Israel sent you. He says, let my people go. Really, why should I believe you or this God? Great trick, but no.
So God sent plagues. The first plague was turning the rivers and waters to blood. The Egyptian people could not bathe. The animals had nothing to drink. So Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he had changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next plague was frogs. Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next plague was death to all of the livestock. Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next plague was festering boils. Gross. Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next The next plague was hail. Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he has changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next plague was locusts infesting the fields. Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he has changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The next plague was darkness. Gasp! Moses and Aaron returned to the Pharaoh to see if he has changed his mind.
Okay, now let my people go.
The last plague was the death of the firstborn sons in all of Egypt. God told all the Israelites something special to do so that their sons would not die. The Pharaoh was so sad he wept and wailed. This time the Pharaoh sent for Moses and Aaron during the night.
Get out, leave my people and take the rest of the Israelites with you.
Yay!
All of the Israelites rejoiced, gathered their belongings, and left Egypt. After the Pharaoh let the Israelites leave, he got angry and changed his mind. He sent his army after them. The Israelites were cornered at the Red Sea by the Pharaoh's army. God told Moses to put his staff in the water. When Moses did that, God parted the sea, so the Israelites could pass. The water closed on the army, and all of God's people were safe on the other side of the river. Moses led the people to the place where he saw the burning bush. Does anyone know what those rules are called? The 10 Commandments, that's right. Isn't that amazing? God used a little baby in a basket in such a big way. Remember, God has a plan for everyone. What does God have?